Hey guys, um, sorry. I want to do a video on the riots that are in Nepal. They are mad. They are very, very mad. So what's kind of going on is the Generation Z is been rioting against the government, and they've been the reason for it was because they started to kind of lean towards China instead of India. And also, the other part of it is the Belt and Road Initiative, which, if you don't know what that is, it is where China will come in to poor countries and offer to give them a loan so they can build infrastructure, ports, that type of thing. You know, it sounds like not a very bad thing for them. The problem is it's a debt trap, and for their loans they charge very, very high interest, and so most of these countries, poor countries, end up defaulting on these loans and end up being in debt to the Chinese. So they'll give them their gold mines or their oil, or their natural resources, or sometimes they'll put a naval base in. And it's actually starting to cause a problem because when China can just get a naval base, out in Africa somewhere, it changes the it changes things for America and for NATO and everybody else. But anyways, so there was I want to say it's an airport in Nepal that got built, and they were complaining of just bad quality. Oh yeah, I forgot. With the Belt and Road Initiative, you would think that China would come in and hire all the local contractors. Well, of course not. They ship Chinese people in, and then they end up, how do you say, doing a terrible job. They call it tofu construction. I'll have to show you guys some videos of it sometime. But anyways, so they don't want they don't want to go any closer to China. And China is a predator, it's taking advantage of anybody and whoever it can, pretty much, especially with their economy and everything slowing down. And anyways, so they were going to take away the internet in Nepal. And there's industry there, that I think they get 28 million, and their prime minister said, "Oh, the 28 million's nowhere near the security or something." But that's what caused uh, the protest and everything that's going on there. And then um, they ended up dragging some of their government workers out on the street, and they are no longer here with us, if you know what I mean. And anyways, they can the army, I guess, kind of backed off, and I guess kind of sided with the citizens, but they've been destroying government buildings, literally almost all the government buildings, and it's still going right now, and I think it's kind of continued because of the corruption in their government. But so I want to show you some videos of what's going on there. Here we go. Oh, look at all the power lines. Holy crap. I forgot to mention, this is a communist government, and I mean, that's what you get when you oppress your people and make them poor for no reason. Sorry. This one's just a picture. Gotta kill the music, guys. Sorry. Dude, that guy does not have a crap to give. Karate, dude. Sorry. Oh, no, that's not the right one.
हेलो साथीहरु हेर्नु पुलिसहरुले काठमाडौँको पुलिसहरु हेर्नु कसरी सिलिन्डर गरिसकेछ दुईटै हात माथि गरेर हेर्नु वर्दी फुकालेर अब आफ्नो घरतिर लागे सिलिन्डर गरिसकेछ हेर्नु हेलो साथीहरु हेर्नु पुलिसहरुले काठमाडौँको पुलिसहरु हेर्नु कसरी सिलिन्डर गरिसकेछ दुईटै हात माथि
I don't know what's going on there. Wish I could tell you. Holy crap. It's a lot of people, man. Don't you buffer. I guess that's money they're throwing around. I think... Oh, don't. There you go. I think they broke into the bank. That is a full-on... Wow, look at all those people. So, explain something real quick. The other part is all the government officials and their children have been taking the government money and building mansions with it and boats, and this is also another reason that they're so angry, pretty much, is their corruption's just knows no bounds. Very, very similar to what's in China, to be honest with you. But so this was apparently them breaking into one of the officials' houses and going crazy with it. It's golf clubs. is vacuum cleaner. That's kind of a long clip. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys get the idea. And then these are the government's children. Right here. Nepali political kids. You can see pretty much their wealth that they took from the Nepalian people. Is they all live in poverty pretty much. Alright guys, well, that's the video on Nepal. Hopefully it's informational, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I think I forgot to mention that earlier. I always kind of do that. But yes, please subscribe. And hope you guys have a great day.